See, in Linux, a user is an individual who interacts with the operating system by logging in and performing various tasks and activities. Each user has their unique username
Is
and
it is
password.
it is it part of the who?
No, it's not part of the who, it's part of the users. Like I
Yeah,
actually
sure,
showed the handsome
sure.
already. Okay, so as for the specific permission and the access right, like see like we can assign users to a group and give the permission to all of the users that are in that group as some specific permission, like some have the permission to read, some have the permission to write, and some have the permission to execute. So that's why users are created to make it more manageable and more easy to maintain a server. Then after that, why? The users in Linux are necessary for maintaining security and ensuring that each individual only has access to the resources and files that they're authorized to use. Like see, as like I said, like I authorize someone to write something in the like network system. Only he can write it. Other user can do it. So that's why we use users to give permissions, like when users are created, managed during the initial setup of the operating system, and can be added or removed as needed. Like say I just show you how we can add and the delete an user, we can also do that. And the user must log into the system using their username and password in order to access the system and perform the task. Like where the user are essential component of any Linux system and are present on the both the local and the remote machine. Each user has their own home directory where they can store the file and the settings. Like suppose if I show you, if I let me show you one thing. Say suppose like I'm in the Ubuntu, right? And this have there is own setting. So if I use history now, right now, let me show one thing. History. See, I can see like 138 history, right? So if I switch to the Ashik user, like SU, then I just have to give SU, then if there's the sorry, the hyphen, then the username like Ashik, the password. See that I'm the Ashik user. So if I use the history command in here, is sorry, history, how many command I can see? Just three command, like who am I, exit, and history that I actually previously used. But in the Ubuntu user I can see like 138 commands. Why? Because it actually told in here, like see, what is it, the remote, you see the where the user are essential to component in a system, the both the remote and locus machine, each user has their own home directory where they can store personal file. So that's why we can see the own user specific command. The advantage is the improved security by controlling access to the system resource, personal settings and configuration for each users, allows for multiple user access, the system work concurrently. And the disadvantage are managing a large number of users can be time consuming and complex, so that we can also use the group to manage this a lot of user in a specific group, then we can just maintain the group. Then you have users may accidentally delete or modify critical system files if not careful. So we have to be careful when we assign the permission for them, like actually are they worthy of the permission or not. Then we have the user with evaluated permission can potentially cause harm to the system. So we have to make sure that the permission that we are giving actually they can handle it or not, or will they mess it up.